This video explains how to use the online tool Socrative while using a presentation from the New Jersey Center for Teaching and Learning. Before your school day or class would start, you would need to log into Socrative using an online browser. What you see currently on my screen is my teacher account over here to the left, and I used a separate browser to log in as a student into that classroom. So that's why you see the additional window off to the right here. And then once the class starts, you can begin with the presentation as usual. This is an example from our high school geometry course. So you would go through the slides, you would explain what the slope is. This slide explains the different types of slopes that a line can have. And now we're at a formative assessment question. It's marked in our presentations using black font. So now I'm ready to switch to Socrative to begin the polling session. To do that, you can either click on the window or you can use keyboard shortcuts to get there. The keyboard shortcuts on a PC are Alt-Tab and on a Mac it's Command-Tab, so I'm going to do that. And I'm switching to Safari because that's where my teacher account is started, and this was a multiple choice question. And it shows the students there, and then you can switch back to the presentation, give them the necessary time to answer. And then one of the things that we had noted in our presentation is that Socrative has 5 choices, whereas most of our multiple choice questions only have 4. Once all the students have answered, you can switch back to where your teacher account is in your browser. Don't press finish right away. Show the results and start your class discussion based on those results. Get the reason as to why they got the answer, or if there's a mixed bag of every answer that's possible, then try to have them talk it out in their groups. When you are absolutely finished with the question, then you can press the finish button, and it takes you back to the main screen. True-false also operates in the same way. Now, because the short answer in Socrative is slightly different, I'm going to skip ahead in this presentation to a short answer problem and show you how that one would be launched on Socrative. So this question says, if one line has a slope of 4, what must be the slope of any line parallel to it? So I'm going to go back to my browser. I'm going to say short answer. You don't have to fill in the question because you're going to go back to the slide. And then this is really a choice of yours. Right now it's in anonymous mode. If you would like for the students' names to be incorporated, you can do that by pressing this and it'll slide it over to the other side. If you decide against it, you can click there again and it'll switch it back. When you're ready to start the question, you can. And then again, switch back to the notebook file, let the students answer. And then once all the students have answered, you can switch back to Socrative to observe the results. In this type of situation, if close to 50% got the correct answer and close to 50% got the wrong answer, I would turn this into a student's teaching moment within their groups to determine which one's the answer and why. And then once that debate is over and the class comes to a consensus as to what the final answer was, you can finish the question and move back to the main menu. But on the way to the main menu for a short answer, you can actually get this as a report. It's the only one that allows you to do that. If you choose to do so, you can open it, but it would take you to another menu that would tell you to either have it emailed to yourself or download it right there, or you can return to the main menu or to launch just by clicking here without getting a report. And again, those reports are only available for the short answer type of quick question. And that's how you would use Socrative while presenting course content from the New Jersey Center for Teaching and Learning.